This version reminds me of what Popkin
Yes,
was showing
absolutely.
with the
Yes.
Daitoru
Yes.
kind of
Yes.
version of this.
Because
Very similar.
And let's be clear here. I'm not in the mind of the person who made up Roku Kata.
Sure.
No clue what they were thinking.
Right.
But we've looked at kneeling in San and Go, and we want to say, okay, why would we have it in Roku? Here is a way to treat it.
Here's another.
And so a way that we're treating it is, because on that first one, you do the first one. Yeah, that one. Okay, so let's start just here, just sitting, and you go to do the first one, which is a cross hand.
It's a cross hand. Okay.
So I can immediately move.
Right.
And we do that in the others.
Right.
So why not, since this is Roku, take it a step further? We've learned how to deal with it when we had freedom of
you have
motion.
some motion.
Now, with Roku,
You're stuck.
Probably should learn how to deal with it if you're stuck.
Yeah.
So, and if you look out on the web at the recordings of Roku Kata, most of them are moving. Sakai is the closest to like this.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
just our version.
Yeah. No, I like it.
Right.
Yeah, no.
So guys, are you ready to go on? Ready to go on?
Yes.
One question that
Yes.
I'll ask you. One is up, the other one,
Some in, one some out on the last one.
On the last one? On the last one, your elbows go toward them and you're just presenting them.
okay.
See, you're giving them some Christmas cookies. Here, I made you.
It was the
Yes.
hands on the end.
I give you some cookies. Here, take them. Okay, the next ones are, the grouping now is somewhat arbitrary. There's two that kind of go together. No, there's not. There's kind of 5, and then there's 3, and then there's an odd 4, and then there's 5. Which are the... So we've done 5. There are 22 unarmed Roku Kata. Our plan is to get through those, if we can, and then this summer do the armed ones, which you will, by the way, really like. Okay, but that's for this summer. So these who wants to?
Sure,
Okay. Now we're standing, yay. And this first one is called Hiki-otoshi, but don't be thinking necessarily your 17 Hiki-otoshi where you do the big that. Okay, so I'm going to have my right hand out. He's going to come in and just grab that, and I'm going to break his balance to the right. Okay, and again, if I break it really good, he falls down, and we don't get to do anything. But if I break it just a little, then he's a little off balance and he'll want to recover. And as he recovers, I just follow his recovery around. Now my hand is over here, he's falling, and so to put a little down, I step forward and put my hand kind of in my back pocket. Okay? And I have been informed that Hiki-otoshi means pull. Hiki is pull, so it's a front drop where you're pulled into it. So, and again, it's all about weight. You get that good balance break, and then you wait for him to do something, and you don't move your feet, you follow him, your hand's right here, and as he's about to go, then you put your hand in your back pocket and step forward, which drops your weight. Do we want to try that?
Yes.
Let's try that.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you just...
Could you turn and show it 90 degrees?
This way?
Yeah. Jack wants to see it too.
Oh. There and there. Okay. So waiting on Uke's reaction.
I guess we place one.
Do whatever.
I think we were running from that.
The next one is Mae-otoshi. All right, this time, let's see, it's going to be this hand out, so it's the left hand. He comes, mirror hand grab. So I'm going to take him through, okay? And only when his grip is about to break do I switch hands. And you'll notice about that time, my arm is pretty much even with his. And so then I can just step forward, because Mae-otoshi is just a front drop. So you do not have to get in the classic throttle on the bicycle thing and cranking them for all they're worth. You really want to, maybe let's do it sideways. Again, wait. You want to wait till their grip on you is about to go, then you just change it. Now, again, your arms are together, and if you want, you can step in front of them to make sure that they go down. As Nick was nice enough to demonstrate for me on a number of occasions. You guys want to try that? Mae-otoshi. Yeah. Just got to be patient on allowing them to go through. I'll just grab, let's see, this one. Yeah, this one. So you...
I'm sorry I missed it.
Shall we back up?
You go back. I do a review.
We can Photoshop him into or edit him into the...
This one is a double hand grab on the outside of the gi sleeves around the elbow.
Okay.
So like that. That's the grab. Okay, and I come up under. I didn't do that very well, but you come up under, you kind of get them vaulted. And once again, they've got the balance problem. And he seems to want to go that way, so you just let him go that way. It can be a big fall, but I don't see the need to have it be a big fall. So he comes up under the elbows. I get up under him, get him vaulted, and now he's going that way again. Yep. Okay. So the key is on all of these, if he's coming in, again, don't do that, because as soon as you let your posture go, he's got you. So you keep your posture, and you really want to think under and up, and I'm doing it at the elbows. Nick will show you that he can do it at the wrist. Somehow I've got it at the elbows. And then once he's up, then you can actually not even turn anything but your upper self. In other words, you don't have to move your feet if you do not wish to. Variations.
Feel dependent on.
Okay?
Sure, can we do it once?
Yes, yes. Okay, so coming in, so up. And I'm just going to turn my body, and I'm just going to release the tension in my arms, because once he's up, he's reliant on you for his balance. You can feel his weight, and so if you turn and then just relax your arms some.
Relax both, or just whichever side he's leaning on?
I actually say relax both.
And he's going to fall whichever way.
He's going to fall, and the one arm's going to fly up. It's going to look a little Tentai-nage-like, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so let's try that one. Yes. A double lapel grab.
Okay.
All right, and I think we had a double lapel grab in San Kata, but this is a little bit different. So this is.
So just like I'm about to shake you.
I don't know what we're going to do with that. Okay. So here's a double lapel grab. So we're going to do that kazoosh where we encourage the kazoosh with an uppercut. Okay, and it's going to be, for this one, a right uppercut. Well, now, we still don't have a lot of space here, do we? All right? I mean, to work with. Oh, and by the way, would you go back to... Posture is key in all of this, so when he comes up and grabs, and I do this, I don't want to do this, obviously, right? We've now recognized that that's bad. Okay, so here, and I want up there. So I'm still keeping my posture. All right, but we've got little space. But we can create space, and he can't do anything about it if we just kick his elbow up. See that? He can't stop that. And then you just go under it, and you want to stay in tight. So it helps to think about elbowing him in the chest, although we don't. Okay? Now he's in sort of a spot, and then we just step forward, and he's gone.
Do it 180 degrees from that orientation, please.
This way?
You're facing me.
There you go. That's perfect right there. Just
Him or me?
you both. Just like he is. There.
Okay, so he's double hand grab. You step back and get a kazoosh. You kick up the elbow to make room. You go under it. Now you can grab with this hand, and you can also trap it with your neck if you wish. And actually you see Sakai do that. And then once they're here, then it's just a Mae-otoshi. Again, once you kick the elbow up, you want to stay in tight or you lose it.
That second time I actually felt you were so close to me that you pulled this hand around too.
Okay,
and
good.
That was
yeah.
really cool.
The staying in tight. And the way I was encouraged to stay in tight was to think about elbowing them in the chest. So you just think about it, right. So get the kazoosh, kick that up, come in under thinking stay very close. Yeah, well, you know, a detail. All right?
Hitting him in the face with the elbow is extra credit.
Yes, that's because my elbow's up too high. Thank you. Let's try that one. There'll be a second one shortly where we do the other hand.
All right, more beanbag.
So the next one is, which way are we facing first? This way first. So double lapel grab again. And this time, instead of the right hand, we'll do the left hand. So we get that kazoosh again. We kick the arm up like before. Now this time, this hand comes from on top, and we break the grip. And notice the step. The step was with the left foot. And I'm in kind of close, kind of thinking about elbowing him in the back. And then from here, you just do a hip switch.
Good.
So,
Maybe a different.
this way. Here. Again, left hand here, kick up the elbow. This time the arm's up and comes down with this step coming through. You're all going to want to step with your other foot. And then from here, you stayed in close, then you just turn and you can touch his leg, if possible, and encourage him in that front roll. Okay, let's try that one. So that's kind of a reverse geide-nate. Okay.
Step in tight, in other words.
Step in tight.
Like geide-nate.
Yeah.
But bodies are backwards.
I will watch and help you step correctly because it's that step that is key. The step is key. He'll film or not as he gets around, but we can practice this. You're going to come in and pin my hand here.
Oh, and reach.
You're going to come in here and you're going to pin both of them. So you got them pinned, and then I'm going to take a little step here, that off balance you. Then I'm going to step here, bring my hand up, and that's going to pull you around. Let it pull you around. And this hand is going to stay up high. Okay? So a little more loose.
Sorry.
So you come in and you're just trying to pin both. And I'm trying not to let you pull my hands behind my back. So a little bit off balance there. Then here, my hand comes up, and I just roll around. And then from here, I'm just gonna step away and let go, and you're gonna fall.
Because you've got that back lock.
Yeah.
Sucks.
And we have there's 22 techniques that are unarmed, and we have 4 days, and so there has to be more than 5 a day sometime. So I thought I'd just start the next one, do the first one. There's 3 that are very, very similar. They're all from this. This is a good place to stand?
It's fine.
They're all from this standing, and he's going to come in and pin my arms to my side. You're going to let him pin your arms. And you've seen this in Yan Kata if you've done Yan Kata. You take a little off balance this way, then you take a step here, raise your arm up, and you turn around. So that's different from Yan Kata. Now he's balanced and you just let him fall. That's it. Yeah, so, and if you'll watch my left hand, okay, we step here, that gets the off balance. When I step over this way, watch what the left hand does or doesn't do. So I step here, raise my arm up, and I just let my left hand turn in. It traps his fingers. Can we turn around? Let's just turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. Do you see the fingers are trapped here with my doing nothing? And then you let him fall.
Not grab.
Okay, so you don't grab. And the other thing is, if he's being uncooperative and he doesn't want to let you, okay, you get him off balance here, and you're trying to go here and he won't let you, he can't stop you from taking a shower. Okay? So he's still going to go. So we step and we go under it, but if he's really got you there, just remember you can just take a shower and get that. All right? There'll be 2 more tomorrow, but I thought we'd start on this one today. Yeah. So this one's fun. Buckle up.
It got bigger and bigger.
It did. It did.
Thank you all. Thank you, Courtney.
Thank you.
Bravo. Bravo, bravo. Nice.